Hello, good morning. Happy birthday, July 25th, babies. We're going to be posting a message here for the next 24 hours. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, as I'm posting this. It might not be July 25th in your part of the world, or you may see this video in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. So we're setting the intention here for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see this video. So let's see what's coming up here for the collective. And the card, that we have coming up is the King of Cups. Now, traditionally, this can be seen as a water sign person. So water sign people, and typically a masculine water sign. So this would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. If you have water sign placements, you may be focusing a little bit more intently on those areas of your life right now. And I know a lot of people are used to watching Tarot for Love and Romance. Now, you guys who watch my videos, you know that I do once a month love readings. And then in the dailies and weeklies, I try to focus on the other ways that the cards apply. But because so many people are used to watching Tarot for Love and Romance, King of Cups has kind of become typecast or labeled over the years as husband, or someone fathering a child. So that could be the case for some of you. Some of you may be stepping into that kind of energy. Some of you may be manifesting a husband, or manifesting someone with whom to start a family with. There could be that aspect too with the King of Cups. Marriage, family, all that good stuff. Now, in terms of the characteristics of the King of Cups, some of you have heard me talk about this in the past. The King of Cups is very generous, mature, emotionally available, emotionally mature. And so some of you may be getting a handle on your emotions, or coming into like a certain level of maturity at this time. But some of you have heard me say that one of the things that I see happen sometimes with the King of Cups when he comes up in a reading. King of Cups is very generous, but he's nobody's fool. He's not going to be taken advantage of. So some of you have heard me talk about the Queen of Cups energy and the self-care aspect. So the King of Cups energy and the aspect that I get with him sometimes is that we're balancing our generosity with like how we're being treated. So sometimes we can be overly generous, whether it's with our time, our money, our energy, whatever it might be. And as I said, the King of Cups is not going to be taken advantage of. So you might be realizing that you're doing a lot of things for people, or being very helpful or very generous for people who are not giving you the proper respect. And the King of Cups makes me think of like that fair, but like balanced parent. Like the kid might say, please let me borrow the car this Friday, I want to go out with my friends. The King of Cups would be like, okay, sure, you can borrow the car, but I want you to get a good grade on your test this week. Here's a list of things that need to be done around the house, and you're going to make sure that when you return the car to me, it's clean, right? I don't want to get a dirty car back, and you need to put gas in the tank, And so like there's certain rules, or there's certain requirements. So sometimes the King of Cups comes up for me when we're figuring out what those requirements or rules might be, and we're enforcing them. We're not going to go out of our way, or bend over backwards, or be helpful to people who are disrespecting us or taking advantage. Okay, because the King of Cups is generous and kind, but he has a backbone. So there could be something here like, we're growing a backbone sometimes, or we need to grow a backbone sometimes when we see the King of Cups. At least for me in my readings. Readers read in different ways. The traditional aspect, as I said, could be marriage. I know a lot of people watch Tarot for Love and Romance, but I don't like to just focus on that one aspect. But this could also be, as I said, balancing those generosities. So some of you may be realizing, and some of you may be seeing here that like it's not balanced in your life. You're giving way more than what you're getting, or you're giving and there's a lot of disrespect coming your way. And it's true that when we're on a spiritual path and when we're trying to be spiritual people, we want to, excuse me, we want to give freely, right? We don't want to give with like stipulations, or we don't want to make everything tit for tat. We don't want to, keep tally or keep score. I did this for you, you did that for me. It's true that we want to give for the sake of giving, and to give freely, but at the same time, there needs to be some kind of boundary. There needs to be some kind of rules here, right? Like, we don't want to give to the point where we're being taken advantage of or taken for granted. So balancing having that big giving heart with what we're getting back in return. Now, this is an interesting message, which is not something I typically feel with the King of Cups, but it's something that's kind of coming in now, and Spirit's kind of moving me to discuss this scenario. And it might only be for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting this message, because I don't typically think of this when I think of the King of Cups. But I feel for some of you, you're looking back on relationships and you're thinking about love life. And you're looking back on relationships and you feel like you have a habit or you have a tendency to put people up on a pedestal. Like, maybe you're very romantic. You become very romantic and do these really beautiful gestures. And in the past, you feel like a little bit embarrassed later. Like, I really put this person on a pedestal and they didn't deserve it. Or I'm hearing gross. I don't know why I'm hearing gross. So maybe it's like for some reason you're like, ew, no, ew, they were gross. Why did I do that? I'm not sure why I'm hearing gross. But some of you feel like you really put somebody on a pedestal, or you have a tendency to put people on the pedestal and then like they're not respectful, or they take things for granted, or it goes to their head and they become really demanding. So some of you may have this pattern or cycle in the past, and this is a pattern or cycle that you're coming out of now, right? Like, you're going to be balanced. Like, you might be finding that you're a better judge of character now, or you might find that you're gravitating towards a higher vibrational, person or type that is not going to take advantage, or you're not going to think later, ooh, they were gross, There could also be a level of commitment, too, with the King of Cups, manifesting commitment, coming into the energy of commitment. But this is just very stable energy, heart-centered energy, and as I said, balance. So, hopefully this is a helpful message, my dears. I thank you all for checking out the card of the day. If you haven't already checked out the weekly forecasts, there's a link in the description that will take you to the weekly forecasts. July and August love readings are also linked in the forecast. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangellite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous day ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings. Bye.